J17 here, and welcome back to another video. So let's go ahead and get into this so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright guys, so this is the trick. I'm going to perform it first as I usually do, and then we'll get into how it's done and how it works. So trick starts off first with you showing that the deck is in new deck order: ace to king, ace to king, ace to king, and ace to king. It is in new deck order, and you have somebody select any card that they could possibly want. So let's go ahead and go with this one, and then you have them put it back in the deck anywhere they want, and then you say, you know what, it doesn't really. And so let's say that they pick this one, the queen of diamonds. You have them put it back anywhere that they could possibly want, and then you say, okay, you know what, it doesn't really matter if I see it. We'll turn it face up and put it where you wanted to put it. We just turn it face up, and then you spread through the card, or through the deck, and you show them that where they put their card in the king and the jack of diamonds and the queen of diamonds. Let's learn how to do that. Alright guys, so this is the explanation for this trick. Obviously you're going to want to have a deck that is a new deck order. You can either go buy one, or you can take a deck that you already have, make sure that it's put in new deck order, ace to king. Sometimes they'll be a little bit backwards in their new deck order, but make sure all the suits are ace to king, with ace being the first card and king being the last card that you have on there. So you literally show the deck to the spectator, show them that it is in new deck order. Now you are going to do a move that is a bit, it's deceptive if you pull it out. It's deceptive if you pull it off right. Alright, you don't want to be like fumbling with the cards or anything, but they pick a card that they want, and let's say, okay, let's go ahead and say that they pick the 8 of clubs. Let's say they pick the 8 of clubs, okay? When they pick that card, you're going to separate the deck, and you're going to basically put the 9 on the bottom and the 7 of clubs on top, just like that, okay? Because you're going to be doing a move that puts this back in between the 7 of clubs and the 9 of clubs, okay? So as soon as they pick that card, you just literally separate right where they picked it, put that on top. So the 7 of clubs is on top, 9 of clubs is on the bottom. Now what you're going to do is you pretend to tell them to put it back anywhere they want. Then when you go to turn it over, this is literally what you're doing when you turn it over. I'm going to show you like a blatant move as far as what's happening, and then I'll show you how to hide it. You're literally just turning it over onto the 7 of clubs. Literally turning it over like that, placing the 9 of clubs on top of that, so that when you spread through the deck, they, for all intents and purposes, put their card back where it belonged. Alright. I hope this makes sense to you guys. Like, I don't want you guys to be confused. I hope I'm teaching it okay to you guys. So let's say they pick the 5 of clubs. Okay. you have them take it out, separate the deck as they take that card. Then you're going to have the 4 clubs on top, 6 of clubs on the bottom. Okay, because you want to literally put their card face up on top of their card. Separate the cards to put the 6 of clubs on top of that. Spread through. They put their card back together. That's why you're separating them and having whatever suit that they picked from, or whatever card and whatever card they have on the top and the bottom of the same suit. That's why you have it in new deck order and all that good stuff. So you have them pick the card, and like I said, you're literally just turning it over face up on top of this card, on top of the 4 of clubs. Separate, put the 6 of clubs on top of that, spread through. It looks like they put it back in its proper position. To hide that, you're going to come over, have them put it wherever they want, and you want to make sure that you can see where their card is, and then you're literally telling them, okay, it doesn't matter if I see the card, so we're going to turn it face up. And you turn it up, you turn this whole packet with their card face up for a second, bring it back. Now, as you go to push it over like this, you're putting it on top of that 4 of clubs. And then you deposit the 6 of clubs on top of that, turn it over, spread through. They put the card back in its proper position. Alright, and at fast speed, it looks like, okay, pick a card, any card that you want. So, in this case, the King of Diamonds, put it back anywhere you want. Oh, it doesn't matter where it doesn't matter if I see it. And then you spread through to show that they put their card back in its position. So, one more time, I'm going to teach you guys, and hopefully you walk away with a pretty good understanding of how this works. So, let's go ahead and have them pick the 7 of Hearts. Okay, so the 7 of Hearts is literally right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to have them take it, separate the 8 from the 6, deposit the 6 on top and the 8 on the bottom. Okay. And it's still in new deck order even if you've cut it like that. So then you have them put the card back anywhere they want, like you put it back anywhere you want. You're going to take their card, be like, okay, it actually doesn't matter if I see it. Turn this whole top half with their card face up. Slide it off for a second. Turn this back down. The 6 of Hearts is right there. So you're going to take their 7, put it on. This is actually where they put it. But because you did the whole turn palm up, palm down, they're going to be a little bit confused, and it's just going to distract them just enough to where when you slide it back over to here, they think that it is where they put it. Deposit the 8 of Hearts on top of that, spread through, show them that they put their card back in its proper location between 6 of Hearts and 8 of Hearts. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it made sense as far as how it works. Keep watching the video. Eventually you'll get it down. It took me a couple of tries to really pull it off. I, at one point, didn't separate the deck when they took their card, and it was really awkward when it didn't work out. But, again, that's why I went into super detail for you guys, so that you can hopefully understand how this trick works, and the fact that they're putting it back in its proper location, even though you're the one that is putting it back into its position. They're making the spectator think that they're the ones that somehow pulled the impossible, put it back in its location. So yeah, that's about it for this trick. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Look forward to more videos coming out soon. I'll see you next time, and always live what you learn.